Boys, can you come get your bowls and cups and put them in the sink, please? Let's go. You clean up your breakfast dishes. Good morning. You want to show me your toy? See it. There, right there. Okay.
I am the Falcon. No, he's a villain, Jay. I don't want to catch.
Okay, so we're getting ready to head out for the day and run a few errands and then come back home. I need to clean like nobody's business. You come in Target just to buy gummies because they find money in their wallet and they want to come and get some gummies. So we're here. Come on. This the one you want? Okay. Yep. Come over here so we can buy it. Other way, Jace, you gotta do it on that side. Yep. Good job.
Yay, I buy my
Good job. We just dropped everybody off. We just ran a few errands and wanted everyone to get out and
leave us alone.
See this. Well, we wanted them to get out and see the scenery first, enjoy a beautiful day. And then we dropped everybody off. So we're just talking about how much easier it is to navigate and do things when it's
which is obvious,
yeah,
right? But still, sometimes it's worth being said.
Right. One of the reasons we moved out to Denver is because we wanted to buy property. You know, for us, for our family, you know, to make money from it. And so we left everyone at home and we're driving right now to go to a neighborhood and look at some property over there and see what it's like. Just get a feel of the area. So it's pretty exciting. Think about being able to buy something and yeah, just start a new chapter.
Yeah, plant roots.
Yeah. So does that mean we're gonna be here forever?
No.
No.
Just means we don't have to pay a premium for rent.
And we have somewhere to come back to if, you know, if all else fails.
Ownership, you know? I mean, I don't have to get into all the financial implications, but you know, it's having something that is your own for even the emotional sense is a big deal. You know, I guess a lot of people, there's two buckets, right? There's people who have these things and then people who want these things, you know, and I think it's getting harder to be able to own, you know.
Yeah.
We've got two generations, you know, one that doesn't want to own anymore because they're retiring, and one that can't afford to own because they're being crushed by student debt. And we're kind of in this tiny little sliver of a generation that's, you know, right in between the two of them. So we could just as easily be in the category of where we can't afford, and that's, you know, honestly, it feels like a lot of the markets that we're going into are on the top end of that. But when you come from somewhere like LA where, you know, you can't even, it's not even a possibility, and you come out here where it's half the price and you get land,
just as much house and land,
way more house and land, you know, like even if it's more expensive than the average, you kind of got to try to figure out how to make that work, even if you have to cut back in other places in your income or in your expenses, you know. So because again, it's like if this town is growing or wherever you're at is growing, that investment, and anyone worth their weight in salt, like in just that has any level of wealth in their portfolio has real estate in their portfolio.
Yeah.
That's just the truth. So you can't really afford not to pay attention to it. I'm almost 40 and I wish I had paid more attention to it.
Yeah. We're just trying to be smart.
Yeah, that's it. But you know what? We're debt free, so I can't control the circumstances you know, some of the decisions we made earlier on, they are what they are, but, you know, by the grace of God, we're completely debt-free, and that's something that a lot of people can't say.
Like I said before, we're just trying to be smart. We're trying to be wise with what God has given us. We're trying to think about, you know, the generations that come after us, and just our family, our legacy, and how we can pretty much just set them up for success. And just do the best we can with the knowledge that we have available to us. So it's pretty exciting to just think bigger than I'm personally used to thinking. And then to be able to do it with this guy is just, it's incredible. I thank God for him every day. I thank God for just the things that he wants to accomplish for our family, and then for himself, and then just for the kingdom. So it's pretty unbelievable, and I'm really, really grateful and thankful. So this is one of the neighborhoods that we're looking at. If you can see in the distance, that's the airport, the Denver airport, and this is just one of the developments that they have going up. Long day, but it was very productive and fun. I'm glad we had to go out and see some of these beautiful homes and the area, and now we have a better idea of what we want and where we want to be. So it's good. Fun. Did you like it, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's you know, it's sales just like anything else. So like they lure you in, and they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be $50,000 more.
Yeah, she was like, you gotta pay for the land, and then you gotta pay for this and this, and I'm like, yeah, that's not on the piece of paper that you just gave me that said this amount. That's a lot more than what's written down. But I mean, you know, that's how it is everywhere. So
if you plan for it, you know, then you're good. You go into the first one, you're like, this is it, and you haven't looked at anything else. That's what I thought. The first one we walked in, I was like, oh, this is it. Let's buy it. We're done. And I'm glad I didn't, because as we started to walk around, it was like, oh, this one's way nicer than the first one. Yeah.
This is what we need, because our boys are gonna wanna run outside and scream, and we don't wanna bother our neighbors and all that jazz. So, good learning experience. Just put it like that. The search continues. All right, last spot of the night. I'm so tired. We forgot to get our Secret Santa gift, $5 and under, for church tomorrow. So that's what we're gonna do right now.